What's up, Jones Bones? It is your girl, Unitedly Random, and today I am opening up a long-awaited package that I got from V Love and Crystals and also V Love and Tarot. My girl V has a lot of YouTube channels, okay? Just moving on up. I'm doing this as a part of the good old Tarot and Tea Tuesday. I'm pretty sure I've been doing it wrong. However, if you guys are interested in Tarot and Tea Tuesday, the playlist will be down below. Along with, at the end of this video, there will be a playlist of my own prompts or the videos that I did for Tarot and Tea Tuesday, if that makes any sense. I've been keeping them up on my page, but I haven't really been keeping up with them too much. I'm so sorry about that, V. But, you know, I quit my job recently, so I have a lot more time to get into this right here. Now, I'm going to be doing this twice. We're going to change the background, and I'm going to be doing it for another deck, because there's two decks in here, okay? And so what I'm going to be doing is using this intro twice, if that makes any sense. And because I'm going to be using this intro twice, I have to go ahead and take the moment to shout out Cool Breeze. I was going to say Cool Beans. Cool Breeze and Araceli Espinoza. You guys, all of you guys are my Jones Bones. However, those two joined the Jones body, okay? I don't know. However, I'm still working on it. However, Cool Breeze is our first Brainiac, and Araceli is our first Heart. So I'm calling you guys out, and I'm very thankful for you guys helping me and pushing me to be better at creating content.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
And we are back, and we're gonna go ahead and get into this deck right here. And I'm going to change the background into something more pink. What's up, Jones Bones? It is your girl, Unitedly Random, and I am back to unbox this deck right here. And let me tell you, I have had a heck of a day. I actually originally unboxed the other deck first. However, we had a lot of issues. And I'm gonna be real, I accidentally deleted the file before I could even edit it. I don't know what was happening. I do not know what was happening. You could ask me, Alia, what were you doing? I don't even remember what I was doing, but I accidentally deleted the whole file, and I've spent hours trying to get the file uncorrupted. Spent money and all of that trying to get the file uncorrupted. Did it help? Not necessarily. So we're just gonna skip doing that one because I just don't have the energy in me to redo it again right now. I just don't have the energy, babes. And we're going to check out this deck right here. So we're gonna look at the back, very gorgeous, and then we're gonna look at the front. Now, last time I talked about how I love how V Love and Crystal, every time she sends out something, she sends out little trinkets, she sends little stickers to go with it. So I'm very happy about receiving things from her. Like, I feel like it's money well spent, and you guys should go ahead and check out her PayPal, her Etsy, check out everything, and I don't know, get you a deck. Get you a deck if you're feeling so called to get you a deck. So it came with a little daily reading, and it says, you will prevail. No obstacle is too great for you. You got this. Love, V. And it has like a little nice, like the feeling of the paper. I don't know if I can show you guys the feeling of paper, but it's a nice little feeling to it. I don't know. You know? Does that make sense? And these are the cards that we have, okay? So again, I wanted to show you the back of the cards, and then we'll get into looking at every single one of these cards, okay? And we're starting off with Alignment, Angel, and it has the numbers right there, so it's like synchronicity numbers. And what I like to do when I'm doing these not readings, but when I'm going through my new cards, is you can just skip around in the live, not live, oh my goodness, I'm all discombobulated, but you can skip around And when you pause, that card and that message is for you. So that's what we're doing right now. Whichever one catches your eye, you can just watch all of the cards, or you can just skip around and choose one and let me know down below which card happened to be on your screen when you paused it, okay? But other than that, we're just looking at the decks that V Love in Crystals, also V Love in Tarot, check out both of her channels, has created. And if you, I'm pulling on the thing, but if you watch this video back and you pause and maybe you can't see the words down below for the pause, let me know down below and I'll write out the message that it says for you if you would like. But yes. These are some really gorgeous cards, and I love like how the angel wings look like they're kind of protecting the heart. It's definitely giving me a feeling of being protected, which, by the way, was my quote for the week. Not my quote for the week, but you are safe and protected. It was my, what do you call those things? I'm all discombobulated, you guys. I had it all today. I was recording and all that, and then, you know, the universe said, hey, show these cards instead. And I did not want to listen to the universe. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I did not want to listen to the universe because I tried my darnest to try to get the cards back, to try to get the video back. I really love how these hearts are like kind of like in different spaces. Okay, so like this one right here, the expansion is up in space. You know what I mean? And oh, this one, cherry blossoms in the background. It's definitely making me feel like it's about love. And it says your angels are encouraging you to express yourself freely, creatively, and productively. Okay, I might have needed to hear that because I told y'all I was just going to go through, but I had to pause for a second on that one because I've been in a mood, if I can say so myself. I don't want to be in a mood. However, you know, if you take the moment to record for a while and then it all comes and it fails, it puts you in a little bit of the mood. Y'all pray for me. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to make sure next time I make sure that I save the videos before I go to delete them because sheesh, I hurt my pockets today. How are you guys doing? Like I'm doing, you know, I already told y'all how I'm doing. I didn't really eat anything for breakfast just yet. So I'm thinking about like food right now. If I'm gonna be honest, thinking about food. And also like, mind you, I'm also looking at these cards. Cause let me tell you, V knows how to do some cards. I always really love V's cards. Oh, there go the gratitude card. I always really love V's cards. They're creative, they're colorful. I think her and her husband, and I think she even said that her daughter helps figure out like what card they're going to do and like what words go on the cards and stuff like that. Definitely takes a lot of time to focus on the energy. It definitely takes a lot of time to focus on the message. I've never met anyone who has constantly created content in the ways that V has created content. She's always doing it, very much so someone I look up to. One thing I like to note about these cards is they don't seem too shiny. I have a light set up over there in the corner. And while it is picking up some of that light, it's not like blindingly picking up some of that light. You guys can definitely see the cards if you wanted to pause and look at them. So very gorgeous cards. The art is there. Everything's looking really good. And one of the things I just noticed, right? One of the things I just noticed about these cards is if you look in the heart, there's images inside of the hearts as well. So there's images in the background. There's words of encouragement, talking about your angels. There's angel numbers, and then there's images inside of the heart. So very subtle but very strong as well. It's very gorgeous, gorgeous deck. Like V got me wanting to make my own deck. Like I don't know how it's gonna come out, but come on, focus on me. I don't know how it's gonna come out, but V got me wanting to make my own deck. We gonna be out here being creative and whatnot. I definitely enjoy this deck. I look forward to really using it. I'm one of those people that definitely feel like, oh yeah, my angel guys are speaking to me, and I definitely love to see the synchronicities and look into the numbers and stuff like that. So I think that this is a great way to just kind of like pull a card. And when the universe isn't sending you a message, you kind of can force it to send you a message. If that makes any sense. So y'all let me know, do you guys have any of these decks? And what is your favorite deck from V? If you do have a deck of V's, and if you don't, go ahead and check out her Etsy's page and like let me know, is there a deck that you would like from her Etsy's page, you know, like something that really stands out to you. I have quite a few of her decks, quite a few. I think my favorite one is her very first one that I got, which was the Fortune Cookie Oracle. I don't know, it's just kind of like this was the start. This was the start of something, you know what I mean? And so I guess I just have a lot of love for her original deck, because that deck right there, it was just like, once that deck went out, like V started coming out with decks like boom, boom, boom. It was like every week, and I'm just like, yeah. But that older deck, that was the first one. That was the baby, you know. And I wonder which deck is her favorite deck that she has created as well. I always say it out loud that the Fortune Cookie Oracle deck was my favorite deck that she's ever created. But honestly, she continues to amaze and astound me. I don't know if astound is the right word, but she continues to amaze me with every deck that she creates. And I think that over time, I want to have her entire collection of decks, because that is how much I believe in V. That is how much I love her art. And that is how much I want to have little pieces of V in my house. Little pieces of V in my house at all times. I'm hoping I'm not sounding too, creepy right now for the people who did stay and watch me as I go through the cards. But let me tell you, there's something about V that, just makes you want to have a little bit of her like in your house, kind of like sunshine. You want to stand in a puddle of sunshine every once in a while, and V has that same energy for me. It's really amazing how far. Oh, I'm getting kind of teary-eyed right now. What is this saying? It says slow and steady. Whoosh, sheesh. I was just about to say, it's really amazing how far I've come in, like, I talk about it every once in a while. I'm not too big on it, especially on TikTok. I don't talk too much about my spiritual journey. But it's really amazing how far I have went to get to this point. And along that journey, V was there. Along that journey, I found V's channel. She was originally just V Loves and Crystals. She had other accounts, but like I originally found her as V Love and Crystals. I found her before she even reached 1,000K. Like I just stumbled upon her page, and like to see how much she has grown, how much work she's put into her craft, and how she keeps going is definitely motivation to me to actually keep going. She's living her truth, and that makes me want to also live my own truth. So I didn't mean to get sappy, like I just talk, and we just happen to go this way today. But make sure you check out V Love and Crystals Etsy shop. Not to order from the Etsy shop, because she has a good deal if you hit her up on her if you hit her up on her PayPal, I believe. Matter of fact, hit her up on Instagram, V Love and Crystals, And then if you have a specific deck that you like, tell her on Instagram, and then you can try to probably get a good deal, because I think on Etsy she has to bring the prices a little bit up higher so that she can pay Etsy's fees. You know what I mean? So instead of going through the middleman, instead of going to the middleman, you can just get it straight from her. I just want to go ahead and thank V for sending this deck out to me and sending these cute little charms. I like charms, and now I have them. Those cute little charms, I'm going to be collecting them. Most of my charm collection right now is from UV. I don't know if you'll watch this video, but most of my charm collection is from you, and when I get little things from you, and I'm hoping to one day start reading with charms and stuff like that, which I pretty much got the idea from Charmed Intuition. I see her do it a lot. I'm definitely looking forward to just sticking these little stickers all over the place. And I want to thank you for this beautiful deck that you sent me. Well, I think I ordered it, but still, you sent it through the mail. I was supposed to have been opened it for Christmas. However, I did not. I was going through a bit of a hard time. Gonna make you wonder why you even try. A hard time mentally, and I just kind of stepped away from everything. But now I am back, and my angel guides say that right now we have the health card, okay? And the angel guides are saying you are being nudged to commit to improving your overall well-being. Consider healthier habits, and doing so will avoid further consequences.